goals in this game. We're gonna score two.
Yes.
And Man City money line. And then here's my favorite part. This is the part where it's like, oh, this is all he has to do. 2 shots for Erling Haaland. Not even
Two
shots on
shots.
goal. Just shots.
Oh, you're about to run it up.
And like that gets you to and Man City's odds changed. It went down to -170. Beautiful. Yeah, if you go to like goal scorer props and shots, it's like, or just player props. Yeah, 2 shots for Erling Haaland. And I took off the on target. I'm like, he might scout for you. I don't know.
Man City fan 162. What's up?
What up? What up?
Is there a place you can change that in here?
Yeah, we good. Yeah. 3 shots and 2 on target. Let's see.
Did you? Yeah, because I can't even. Oh, interesting.
You have to like log in, like make sure you log in. That's what would happen on my phone. Like if I didn't log in first, that's what
I'm very low on my cold brew. I drink it all during my amp show because I was up dancing.
There you go. Let's get it. Okay, I'll do two Erling shots on target. He might not score, but he's gonna get 2 on the head. Or if he has 2 goals, I win. Plus 160. Let's make some money today. Let's fucking do it.
He's 1,000. He's 1,000% getting those shots on goal.
Oh wait, are we live? Sorry.
We are live. Hello. We are live. Technical difficulties and everything. This is fun. Oh, we out here. FA Cup. Yeah, I mean, you can tell this is postseason vibes right now. Chatting, tapping. All right, so yeah, what's going on with? Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, Tarek, I didn't recognize you last time. I'm sorry, my bad.
It's always good to have a burner account when we give away stuff. I just didn't mean to log in and expose my burner. Kind of like the whole Kevin Durant thing. You know what I'm
exactly saying? Like it. Oh, I love it. Well, we are here to discuss the FA Cup. Man, I'm excited. I've been up mad early. Actually, Sharpie, as someone who has traveled multiple time zones through this week, how are you feeling?
I had so much time for activities. It was crazy. Like not being up at 5 o'clock and getting ready. I was like, wow, I could do so many things. So I feel great, man. I'm rested. I'm ready. I'm excited. It's about to be a party today. It's a coronation,
Yeah. Fellow East Coastian, Tarek, how are you feeling about the match? How are things with you?
Today is an interesting day because I've got split focus, right? We got the City game, but then it's graduation day. So, it's hard for anything to trump a potential City trophy raise. My daughter's graduation would do that. So
yes,
trying to be here for as much of this and watch and, engage in as much of the City stuff as I can, but also be an active and participant with what's going on today for her. So excited about it. Looking forward to positive outcomes and celebrations all around.
Love that. That takes me back. Like I was 15 years. It's 15 years for me out of high school. So I remember that moment like very well. Like one of the best days ever. So she's gonna have a blast.
And shout out to Adam. My chats wouldn't go through when I logged in, went out, came back, and here I am. Look at you persevering. Shout out to you. Let's go, City Brad. Must be my burner account
today. Okay, Pete.
Hey, happy birthday, Pete. Big 4-0. Let's go. Hey, that would be.
That's the score line. That's it right there.
Happy
there
birthday.
That's the vibes.
Oh, let's go, Pete. Thank you for inspiring City to beat United 4-0. Oh, my goodness. Oh, love it. Let's go for Pete. Oh, man. Love it. And that very much goes with Sharpie's money line. And let's hope it, in fact, it's 2 goals and not even 2 shots, 2 goals for Halan. That'd be fantastic.
I'll take a Hattie. Go crazy, big boy.
That's crazy. I would love that. I mean, I'm not here to argue about that.
He did in October. Oh, he can do it again. But
And let's look up let's talk about this lineup. So we have Ortega, who ESPN FC was trying to, you got to get conversation flowing. So that was kind of the spicy thing. They were like, wow, he actually stuck with Ortega. Duh, he said he was going to. Walker, Stones, Diaz, Akanji, interesting. Rodrigo, De Bruyne, Gundo, Bernardo, Grealish, and Halana. Sharpie, how you feeling? What you thinking? What do you see in this lineup?
You know what? I'm gonna swing it to Tarek because it's a big
Ooh,
day for Tarek over there. So let's go with big time dad.
I
How
love
you
it.
feeling
I
there?
love it. I love it. I love it.
Um, there's no complaints. This is exactly, the only questions that I had coming in, because again, we knew Pep has always stuck with his cup keeper in these cup competitions. So I expected Ortega to be there. The only question that I had was, does Ake come back in for a kanji?
Mm, yeah.
Or Walker, however you want to spell that out. And then if we would see Foden, because he's been really sharp recently. But we have a lineup that has proven to work. Why change it? Don't break, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So
Hmm.
this is exactly what I would have expected in this situation, and glad to see it.
And I also feel we're gonna see Foden Mares next week. I think they're more enters vibe. I don't know. I but when I hear you talk about that, Sharpie, what are you feeling? What are you thinking?
The first thing I did at 9 o'clock Eastern when I saw the lineup was tweet same lineup as Real Madrid 4-0,
Mm.
aside from Ortega. Hashtag thank you Pep. No, we've moved beyond the Leons, the Monacos. Like
Hmm.
we're past that now. Like the last 3 years of cup competitions, Pep's gone with the big boys, aside from Champions League final, right? That was the last time. But so the last 2 years, it's just like, hey, your best 11 at this time of year. You play it, and you let the chips fall where they may. And you're not nobody in their reasonable mind would bet a single dollar on United to win if you're neutral. You're not just like, oh yeah, United's got them today. They're gonna fail. Like, what are you talking about? We beat Real Madrid. What did we beat Bayern Munich? Come on, man. Like, Man U's not them. So yeah, I'm excited. Very excited.
And speaking of not them, let's just look at their lineup and laugh at them real quick and just get this over with. Uh, Honestly, this is like a small petty thing, but here's the energy that I'm seeing. Because even when I was looking up these lineups, it was like two tweets, and then I was able to find United's starting 11. It was like 12 tweets from City, and they're just hyping, they're pushing, they're just like, hey, the excitement is here. I don't know United's social media, I guess, uh, how they do their patterns if they post often. But I don't know, just like a couple of tweets from them, maybe they're not looking forward to this as much as we are. Even though, what was it, Rashford? He was the one who, in an interview, said that all they wanted to do was break our treble. So they're shook, they're scared. They got De Gea, Lindelof, Bernard. Okay, does anyone have SofaScore or anything up to see what their lineup is supposed to look like? Because this on here is just, oh, it's numbered
It's
by
numerical.
what is
Yeah,
it?
I
Yeah, it's
got you.
Yeah.
numerical
I
order.
can read it out. So going
I
back to
imagine.
front.
Oh no,
Oh,
so I
go ahead.
imagine it'd be a 4-2-3-1 with
Yeah,
Fred and Casemiro holding.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what it is. Yeah, for sure.
Maguire on the bench. Oh yeah, no, you got to keep him on it. But like Lindelof is solid, but he's prone to a mistake. Wan-Bissaka, he's solid defensively. Varane, he's kind of an old man. He has it kind of. I mean, he just. I feel when he messes up, it's because he thinks that he is who he was, and I think he's gonna find out he ain't who he thought he was, especially with Galan. Like, actually, how do you think Varane's gonna go at this? Because he's not really the whole like Rudiger pissant type. He kind of is like a cool, chill, like shut you down. But he's not a physical dude. So at least I don't know him to be like a big physical dude. So how do you think the Halan Lindelof versus Lindelof and Varane will go? Tarek, will go back to you.
Sorry, I was sitting here typing. Adam pointed out that McGuire was on the bench. If you remember, McGuire was the one that said, "Oh yeah, Holland's had a great season, but I'm the only one that knows. I got a secret on how to stop him, and I'm the only one that knows it." Obviously, his manager didn't trust him because he didn't even play him. So if he's the only one that knows it, it's going to be on the bench with him. Your question as to
Yeah, just how do you
Varane
think the
and
matchup is going to
Lindelof,
be? Yep.
I mean, they're not going to be able to be physical enough to they're not physical. I mean, Varane's a big dude, but he's more of a finesse ball playing type center back as opposed to just a big bruiser. Lindelof really isn't that dude either. So I don't think they'll try to battle him physically because I think that's a losing proposition for them. Um, Ultimately, anybody that plays us, their whole goal is to just stop the ball from getting to him. You're going to try to sit on KDB, sit on Rodri or whoever, and try to stop the ball from coming in. The reality is, though, we have too many playmakers that sitting on KDB alone isn't going to be enough. So I think it's a losing proposition for them, regardless.
Mm,
So what I see, I'll get back to the center backs versus Holland in a minute. I think by playing a 4-2-3-1, he's giving Ten Hag is conceding the numerical advantage because we set up in a 3-2 to build up, and so already you're at 5 versus 4. If you let Fred hold, if you want to keep him back. Now Fred could be the wild card and he could come up and press, and he's good at it. He's with his countryman and Casemiro, so they definitely have chemistry. And Fred always plays better beside Casemiro. However, I don't foresee them being able to like press us effectively to cause any turnovers or anything. And yeah, going back to Holland, like he's just better. Going through the gauntlet of the Real Madrid center backs, that prepares you because Tony Rudiger is really good at what he does. So that experience now has made Holland better than he was 3-4 weeks ago. He was successful with a hat trick early in the year against United. He didn't score the goal in the second matchup. That was Grealish that got that goal that we should have had a draw in, which nobody wants to talk about, which is crazy. Like I've never seen anybody talk about the fact Marcus Rashford should have been offside. But anyways, so like I think Holland dominates, and he's going to free up the space for Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne around the right, like him and Bernardo going at Luke Shaw. Pray for Luke Shaw. Just pray for him because it's gonna be tough. I think Masaka can handle Grealish 1v1. He's good at that, but that right side we should find some joy.
I think you talked about their press against our buildup. I wouldn't be surprised if they're man to man across the back line, the 3 across the middle plus the 2 holding just to try to keep that ball from coming out. I don't know that it'll be successful, but it's their chance.
Shout out to the guest. Okay, there we go. I was like,
We got a
wait,
guest?
No, I was
What
about
up,
to.
Tom?
He showed up on here as a guest and then popped up. So I was like, wait, what's happening? Hi, Tom.
Hey y'all, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
So it's been like raining every day for the past 3 weeks here in
Oh
Colorado.
wow.
So today was like last night was one of those soaking rains. So I fell asleep before I set my alarm. So my body woke up at 7:25, which that's
Hey.
35 minutes before kickoff time. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be on the internet in 5 minutes. This is rough. So I don't know. I think 20 minutes is pretty good for waking up, and I don't look too terrible. So I'm
No,
okay with that.
you look
Glad to
great.
have you, man.
Tom and terrible never go in the same sentence. Come on now. Impossible.
And you're rested. We love that.
That's right. That's the most important part.
Okay, so let's get you caught up then. So we've discussed the lineup. Have you had time to look, I guess, both of the lineups?
Yeah. My biggest thing about our lineup is like I'm shocked. Shocked on one level that Akanji gets the start over Ake on the left. I think my only concern is that I hope that doesn't make Jack less effective higher up the pitch, because I think I've already stated that I don't really like somebody that's right-footed playing behind him. Other than that, this is pretty much the lineup we all expected. I'm also like good for Ortega for getting the start. As far as their lineup, I think that Bernardo Silva is going to have Luke Shaw in hell, absolute hell. I think we've seen what he's done against right backs of opposing teams. Like we saw him do it to Alphonso Davies for Bayern. Who was it that for Real Madrid that he had in hell?
Camavinga.
Camavinga,
Yeah.
yes. So yeah, I just think that he's gonna have Luke Shaw in absolute hell.
Cron, let me get out 2 thoughts real quick. First
Go for
thought,
it.
love that part about Bernardo Silva. I was also just thinking that once Stones comes up into midfield, that's where you have the overlap, where it's like the outnumbering, right? You have Stones, KDB, Silva, and then in defense, you only have Fred probably and Shaw because both center backs have to stay with Holland. So therefore, like we already have an advantage. And like as you were talking about Grealish up the pitch, I'm thinking, okay, Akanji handles his business in the back, but if we swing all the action to the right like we did against Real Madrid, Grealish has a 1v1. He has the space that he needs to pick a side and go. And my second thought is this reminds me a lot going into game 1 of the NBA Finals, and we're playing the role of Denver, and we have our Jokic and Erling Haaland, and then you have Miami Heat or same colors, right? Miami Heat or Manchester U that is here and they made it, but are they really on the same level? Is it really about to be competitive? Like it was a 20-point game after 3 quarters in the NBA Finals game 1. It's probably going to be like 2-3-0 after 60, 70 minutes here. Come on, now, let's be real.
Let's go.
We know what this is. We know what this is.
Well, we do know what it's going to be. It's going to be 4-0. We know what the score is going to be. Okay, so other than the 4-0, let's get out our final thoughts on this match and score predictions before we do this. My name is Shady Gang beanie giveaway. And honestly, we might give. Hold on, yeah. So this is nice. All right, yeah. Sorry, got very confused. Tarek, final thoughts and score prediction. If you can make it, even if you can throw in something spicy there, I'd love it.
No, I mean, I don't do spice just for spice sake.
That's why I said I would love it.
I'm a. Let's see. I'm gonna go. So final thoughts, right? I think that anything can happen in a derby game to say it the way the English say it. But so I expect the atmosphere, the tackles to be really hard. The question is, how much will the ref let them get away with? You talked about Bernardo Silva going at Luke Shaw. We've seen him get winger or outside backs in trouble from a yellow card perspective. I expect if the referee calls the game correctly, it would not surprise me if they have multiple players in yellows and maybe even a red before it's all said and done. That being said, I think it'll be. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3-1 us, of course. 3-1 us.
Okay.
Tom, what you got, man?
So I think the biggest thing of this match is that Gundo and KDB have to play better than Fred and Casemiro. That is going to be whichever club has the better of those pairings, that club will win this match. I also Tarek, as you were talking, it kind of made me think, like, I really think that United's best chance is to make it an ugly game and to make it a game where, like, the ref lets a lot of stuff go.
And that's why I said if he referees it correctly,
yes,
they don't have a chance.
Yeah,
They have to hope for him to be lenient.
Right, exactly. That I mean that to me that's their only shot. And I think that will probably happen for the first 25 minutes. And then I think Casemiro's just gonna like do something really dumb. And like to the point where it's like, I have to book you. Like, and it might not just be a yellow kind of dumb. Like, I have to book you sort of thing. So because of that, yeah, I'm predicting a big score line. I'm gonna go 4-1 here, us.
Love that 4-1.
Hey.
Terry, you said 3-1. I'm not going to keep the numbers going up, but I'm going to take a number down. I'm going to say
Oh.
we win a perfect 3-0.
Mm.
Nothing about them scares me because we've played better sides. If we hadn't played better sides recently, if we didn't perform like we did, then I'll be concerned, right? I'm like, oh, we're a little shaky, old city counterattack. That doesn't happen in the 3-2. It doesn't. We know it. And John Stones can easily go back and make it a flat back four. We have the height superiority for corners. We now have 5 people on the pitch. Yeah, 6'3" or taller. So like, good luck, United. You're gonna need all of it. And I do want to bring up a point we haven't mentioned: the subs. We have a fit and firing Phil Foden if we need him. So let's say it's a nervy 1-1 and we're wrong, and it's like, okay, nervy 1-1, 75th minute. Who do you bring on? Oh, Phil Foden. Oh, Julian Alvarez. Let's go at him. Oh, maybe we want Riyad Mahrez on the right wing instead of Bernardo if we're struggling. So we have the options. The team's fit. Maybe we want to bring in Ake just to lock it down and go to a flat back four at the end, right? We have everything we need. So let's go City.
My man said fit and fire and Phil Foden. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that just rolled off. I didn't even think about it.
The alliteration.
That alliteration, boy.
He said that and I just went, whoa.
When you're in your bag, you're in your bag, man. It's like City out here.
this Eastern time zone, Sharpie.
I'm rested. I'm here. Pack kombucha today. I'm ready, boy.
Oh. Like that's also very LA of Charlie too. Like I had kombucha this morning, like, but you're on the West Coast.
Yeah, that's energy. It gets you right. I saw blood orange in the grocery store. I said, "Oh yes, sir. That's what we're doing today." Big blood.
Well, Tom, did you give your final?
Yeah, he went 4-1.
Yeah,
What's yours? What's yours, bro?
I originally said 3-1. I think in my Bit and Blue article that I was in. Also, shout out to Duck, Citizen Duck. He won't be working with Bitter and Blue anymore because he's got a promotion of his own. So it's good for him. Bittersweet that I won't be doing that, and that just forces me that I have to like write my own articles now instead of just like hopping in on people. So thank you for just thrusting responsibility on my plate. I am looking forward to it. I've been saying I needed to write more anyway, so here I am. Here it is, and let's get to this 4-0.
Okay.
Like I said, shout out to Pete. We're gonna do this. And it's funny, Pete hopped in and said, "Hey, it's my birthday," and then got out of here. so I had to take his name off. All right, let's get this. Ugh.
All right.
All right, for a second, I forgot how to do this. Tab. There we go. Boom. And oh, I don't think I shared the sound.
Great chances. It's Adam.
Congratulations, Adam.
Congratulations, Adam.
The homie.
Let's go. All right, Adam. So please DM us your general mailing information, and I will relay that to the fantastic individuals at FanFest Live, and we'll get that beanie out to you.
Have I told y'all how much I hate Bruno Fernandez?
Bruno Fernandez.
That
I'm
dude,
like
I seen him on the screen. I was just like,
I'm looking at the screen and like everything about our, first of all, everything about our kits are opposite. Like I'm glad that the FA made United wear the black shorts. Secondly, I'm just thinking y'all as a club are broke if y'all ain't got warm-up jackets on. Like, y'all see how nice and coordinated we look with our warm-up jackets on, and they just got their kits on, like looking broke.
This is
I
how you
know-
make revenue. This is why we're in the top 10 for all professional sports teams for revenue, because we sell merch, we have swag, we keep that thing on us. They ain't won this title since 2016. They don't know how to do this. That League Cup ain't nothing. We gave that away. We
Hey,
gave it away in Southampton. So enjoy that one little baby trophy. It's the little one for a reason. That's all you're gonna get. Toddler trophy.
Ronaldo said they were stuck in the past for a reason.
Does that mean that trophy is designated for Luton Town, or do we want to open that up again?
We'll save that for another day. Let's go. We got it.
So is everybody on my side now? Is this what we're doing?
No. You will not get anyone on your side.
I don't know. I think it's. You say that now. We got time. I have a whole couple of months before the season even starts, Tarek. I'm going to get in there.
70 days.
All right, let's get to this match. Come on, City. We appreciate everybody.
Let's turn the treble on officially, baby.
Let's go.
Let's
Come
go.
on.